Yeah. A great team win tonight. Playing in the MAC tournament, the whole season feels different, and the atmosphere and our fans who traveled. And I thought it took us the first quarter to settle in a little bit, but our second quarter really, I thought we settled in on both ends of the court, and just a great defensive effort. Offensively, I thought we stayed with it, and we gave ourselves a lot of extra shots and possessions. But defensively, to give up 36 points, it took a total team effort. So these two next to me did a lot of awesome things tonight, and I know we're really grateful to be able to continue to play.
Let's see that second quarter, 21-2 advantage, and you guys weren't turning it over as much offensively as you did in the first quarter. Just how big was just that turnaround after 8 turnovers in the first quarter?
Yeah, it was huge. That's when the first quarter ended, that's what we talked about. We said that we had the momentum, we had our energy going, but we have to stop turning the ball over. And we had, you said 8 in the first quarter, and we ended with 14. So obviously, when we take care of the ball, great things happen for us.
Defensively, you guys, just clamped them down after that first quarter. Just what was the intensity? I thought it was a focus, obviously, for you guys today, but just kind of how were you guys able to do what you guys did against them and hold them just to minimal shots? Yeah, we do that every day in practice. So we always talk about that we have to have a defensive mentality. We got away from it a little bit in a few games during the season, but this past week with Ball State and Toledo, we really locked down. We focused out on practice. So we actually figured out as a team that when we are getting stops on D, that's when we have fun, that's when our energy comes out, and that's when things get rolling for us.
For Alyssa, to be here 2 years in a row, to get over that hump, did you guys kind of feel more comfortable as a team, with your second trip now to Cleveland?
Yeah, I think we have a lot of players that are...
Third trip.
Oh, third trip, yeah.
And for her, too, yeah.
Sorry,
Yeah, no, good.
Yeah, no, I think we have a lot of players who have been here a few times. So, yeah, just...
Happy to be here.
Yeah.
Piggyback off that, obviously, it's, first MAC, or first tournament game, of this tournament, of hopefully more games for you guys. Just how satisfying is it for you guys to kind of get the first one out of the way and kind of get a feel for the Cleveland atmosphere?
Yeah, I think it took us a little while to get going in that first quarter, but it was a whole team effort tonight, and everyone hit the court tonight, so it was a whole team effort tonight.
Alexi, for you guys to bounce back once again from a loss, you guys haven't had a losing streak all year. Just what does that say about the team? And obviously you only had a couple days to learn from the Toledo loss, and you're able to really learn from that and play well today.
Yeah, we definitely, we were just saying before, that we've been here a couple times and it's not ended the way we wanted to. So coming in hungry for more and wanting a different outcome, that's kind of keeping our motivation going because we want a different outcome in the past years.
Any other questions for our student athletes? Student athletes, you can be dismissed at this time. Questions for Coach Fraley?
I was just going to piggyback off kind of obviously the first game. Obviously, you never know kind of how teams are going to react, obviously, with the bright lights and obviously, playing in a different atmosphere, different gymnasium and everything. Just how impressed were you with how they were able to kind of bounce back, I guess, from that first quarter and kind of be able to control the game from then on out?
Well, defense always travels, whatever the gym, whatever the temperature, whatever, your defense always travels with you. So, we held them to 2 points in the second quarter. That was the difference. And we talked about a few different ways we'd guard them, and we got back to, I thought the second quarter, we just made some good adjustments, and our kids did a good job executing. And then, your defense is a lot harder when you're turning it over. So the first quarter, we were going 100 miles per hour, just maybe not with purpose, but I thought that happens, that everyone's all very excited for the game. So, our defensive mentality has to be able to continue.
I thought your defensive post presence was pretty solid.
Yeah.
Well. Obviously, Eastern has some really good size down low.
Yeah.
Allison really held her own, forced a lot of tough shots. Just how big was just the post presence and the rebounding?
Yeah. Well, we knew coming in the game that was going to be one of the biggest pieces. They're a really tall team. They have a lot of size, and they find ways to score in the paint, and they rebound the ball very well. Even if they miss in the paint, they get multiple shots. So we knew coming in that was going to be critical, that we could find ways to minimize easy shots and then team rebound. And I thought we did a great job. Our guards did a great job team rebounding, especially Alyssa.
Staying on this defensive theme,
Yeah.
Nyla Hampton named the Defensive Player of the
Yeah.
Year. What makes her so special defensively?
Have you gotten to watch her? I say she's this amazing combination of instincts, length. She has crazy long arms, toughness, and just a desire to do it. You know, we ask her to play full court defense a lot, and we ask her to be disruptive a lot, and we ask her to try to kind of disrupt the other team's rhythm. And she just has such a commitment to it. You know, she takes a real pride in it. And over our season, that's asking a lot, night in and night out over possessions. But she's really special. She's been really good defensively since she got here. And then I think this year she took it up a notch because she got stronger this offseason. And her fitness went up a notch. And I think that's allowed her, you know, to be the defensive player of the year.
You never know how games are going to play out. How gratifying was it to be able to empty the bench and get everybody into this game?
That was great. You know, some of the kids that don't always get in the game show up every day and do a lot for us in practice. They do the scout team and, you know, are all in and totally invested. And it was fun to watch everybody cheer for them. And I thought they played well.
Coach, too, that your team was able to play comfortably from in front where a lot of teams can kind of show a little shakiness. How important is it to be playing, you know, consistent offense and defense, even with a comfortable lead?
Oh, well, in basketball, it's a game of momentum. A lead is never that safe. You know, so being able to keep balanced basketball through a game is important.
Coach, a couple of BGSU records I think were broken tonight. Nyla set a single season steals record that was 30 years old. Katie 150th game program record. And just maybe talk a little bit about that, just, you know, those accomplishments.
Yeah. I mean, Nyla's steal record, that's, you know, that's a commitment. And she's still has plenty of eligibility left, so it's pretty incredible. But we just talked about, you know, her commitment to every possession is what makes her so special. And then, you know, Katie's been, since I got, literally the first day I got here, she's been here. You know, so Katie and I always laugh, like, we've seen it all, right? We've really been through it all together. We've been through rebuilding. We've been through being able to win championships and compete for championships. And the best thing about Katie, and I share this all the time, is we could all learn a lesson about the power of a positive attitude. And tonight you saw, I mean, she went in and did some great things, and her teammates are the most happy for her because she is the most happy for them, game in and game out.
Looking ahead, obviously you guys don't know the opponent yet, but obviously you're familiar with either one. Just obviously having a day's rest, but also coming off a victory like this, how does that kind of help boost or just how to help you guys prepare going into Friday?
Oh, I mean, now it's anybody left playing is playing good basketball. So, you know, we played Akron a while ago, so it'll be interesting to get to see them again. I feel like we played them months ago. And then Ball State, obviously, we played quite recently. So both are really good teams, and the time for preparation is important right now. We always call it championship preparation, you know, both being ready to play on the court, but doing all the recovery and the things we need to be ready to play at our best.
Day rest helps a ton with that.
Yes, it does. It does. But everybody gets it. So it's like who makes the best use of it. So we got to make sure we're using it at a championship level.